Tourism sector in Phang-Nga supports Prime Minister's overseas trips, saying that they would restore confidence in Thailand. Secretary General of the Phang-Nga Tourist Association, Paklok Sub-district welcomes the government's move to restore confidence in Thailand. Mr. Prasad, who also owns Royal Bangsak Resort, a 4-star resort in Khao Lak with current occupancy rate of around 60 to 70%, said it is a good sign that Prime Minister Abhisit Vejjajiva is making overseas trips, including attending the World Economic Forum in Switzerland from January the 30th to February the 1st. Prasad commented to Andaman News that the core message is Thailand is safe and ready to move forward and welcome visitors, and that if leading participants hear from the Thai Prime Minister himself, it would greatly restore their confidence. He points out that the only factors proved to be of concern among agents are that their clients must be happy and safe or in good hands while spending time vacationing. Prasad stressed that government do not have to be concerned about products and services, as private tourism businesses have been trying their best to attract tourists, and the government just needs to send clear messages of a safe and pleasant Thailand. The Prime Minister is also scheduled to visit Japan early February to boost Japanese investors' confidence in Thailand. On the other hand, Phuket is confirmed to be host venue for the ASEAN Education Ministers meeting. The date and venue for the ASEAN Minister of Education meeting is now set, as Thai ministry officials made a site visit and discussed with local venue operators. The 44th ASEAN Education Ministers meeting is scheduled to take place in Phuket during April the 5th to the 9th at Sheraton Grand Laguna, Phuket. The Deputy Permanent Secretary to the Education Ministry, Siri Wikha Mekta Watwaikun, held a meeting with related officials in Phuket in preparation to host the meeting. She seeks local authorities, offices, and local governments to be good hosts and facilitate the participants to their utmost convenience. According to the meeting, Prime Minister Abhisit Vejjajiva will also preside over the opening ceremony. During February the 27th to March the 1st, Thailand is hosting the 14th ASEAN Summit in the province of Prachuap Khiri Khan. The government is offering job training for unemployed people to enhance their opportunities. Job training courses are promised to be arranged for people who are seeking jobs or unemployed. Speaking about the topic during his weekly television and radio address on NBT on Sunday, Prime Minister Abhisit Vejjajiva said the training courses will be divided into each field, targeting about 500,000 people to be employed after training. According to a cabinet resolution on January the 13th, the Deputy Prime Minister Khobsat and Ministry of Labour will set up a committee to oversee the job training program, especially in the export and tourism industry. Phuket Police prepares to further investigate to get leads to major drug dealers after sellers are arrested. 3 people were alleged to be drug dealing and brought in for questioning to further investigate leads to major dealers. Somchai Tup Singh, Apirak Maitrijit and Christy Hotter were arrested with 1,700 tablets of amphetamines and a Toyota car confiscated as evidence. The arrest is a result of joint operation between Phuket Special Task Force and Border Patrol Police in Takua Pa. The 3 men pleaded guilty to police, stating that they used phone orders for the drugs from major dealers. They said they bought it at 150 baht per tablet and sold it at 300 baht each. Phuket Provincial Police Commander Apirak Hongtong said the drug situation has declined compared to the last 3 months as a result of extensive crackdowns under the Ministry of Interior's 90-day battle against narcotic drugs. The police are also having an X-ray machine search for drugs installed at a checkpoint at Tata Chai, the only land gateway for Phuket Island, as part of measures to alleviate drug problems on the island. Now, in local development, Paklok Sub-district Administration prepares to spend 7 million baht to add electric posts and water supplies to fully cover all communities in its perimeters. The Paklok Sub-district Administration is spending 7 million baht fund to extend more electricity posts to fully cover all communities under its responsibility. The president of the organization, Phang Nga, said the electricity capacity enhancement will need 5 million baht. It will also cover better lighting for local roads and lanes such as Soyamu, Bangla near Bangpe Waterfalls, Nanua and Bangrong. He estimates around 3,000 households would benefit from the program and expects the work to commence in April this year. This, he stresses, would enforce security measures and serve the eco-tourism industry. Atipong went on to say that his office is also preparing to spend another 2 million baht to improve water sources at Bang Pakchit village to revive its capacity to serve communities in the dry season. He concluded that the re-landscaping of the pond will also promote exercise among residents and a visit there by tourists. A local school in Phuket arranged an education fair with students' work displayed. Students at Phuket Technology in Phuket put up their works and outcomes from what they have been studying on display during a techno fair and academic exhibition held on Friday. They show the work products from the hotel and marketing plus tourism courses. Students also demonstrated their products as actual practices for their working life. The fair is organized annually to provide platforms for students to demonstrate and show what they learned and apply it to their future careers. Phang-Nga Governor led officials to arrest land encroachers with the deforestation in action. Phang-Nga Governor Yim Surya led special task forces to check on a forest land at Bangnu village in Takuatun district and found that almost 7 rai of forest land had been encroached upon and that trees were cut down. The raid was in response to public complaints. Getting there, the officials found 45 big trees cut down. The officials also confiscated a 10-wheel truck, tractor and saw machines as evidence. The damage is worth around 500,000 baht. 2 Burmese workers were also detained and face many charges. The 2 men, however, told officials that the businessmen who hired them had fled the scene before the group arrived. The special task force is seeking evidence for further investigation and to bring the wrongdoers in for conviction. And finally, in local news, Phuket International Hospital joins hands with a Korean company to develop a digital hospital. Managing Director of Phuket International Hospital, Anurag Tansirak, and President and CEO of UB Care Company, Kim Jin-tae from South Korea, signed a contract agreement of cooperation for software development for the hospital to gear it up as a digital hospital. The program aims at developing the software for the hospital's data system, which will enhance capacity for medical services, especially in international tourist destinations like Phuket. The development is expected to be fully completed by this year. Mr. Kim Jin-tae said that the cooperation marks the beginning of a digital hospital in Phuket and that it would increase efficiency, speed up service, plus be accurate with patients' information, medicine prescriptions, and analyses. These are all for the utmost benefit of patients or clients seeking medical care or treatment at the hospital. Located on the bypass road beside Central Festival in Phuket, the hospital is one of the leading private hospitals in southern Thailand.